Hello everybody, my name is Makandmagic and welcome to 5 books that I would gladly read again and want to read again. A lot of these are going to be ones from my childhood, of course, but this is my reread TBR, I guess you could say. And some of these I have read many times. So first up is going to be a relatively new addition to this stack, and that's going to be Gideon the Ninth by Tasmyn Muir. I can never say their name. There's a reason that I tabbed it. I did a whole video vlog about this book, and I adored the rest of the series. There's so many little things I think you would pick up on in the next read, and then the next read, and then the next read. And I love books like that. Rereadability in books is a really big deal to me because I want to be able to reread the books that are going to be on my shelf. And I think this is the perfect one. This series specifically is the perfect one. Next up is not shocking. It is actually on my TBR, and that's going to be Percy Jackson. Since I have not seen the show because I've wanted to do a reread, I would love to actually read my hardcovers. I want to do buddy reads of this too because I have so many different editions. I've got the special editions out there. I've got these hardcovers, and then I've got my copies that I read as a kid. And those will probably be the ones that I end up rereading again. I'm just curious to see if I did anything wrote anything in them. I doubt I did. But I think this is on a lot of people's TBR reread stacks, especially if they're around my age, because we grew up with this series. We adore it. Next up is one that also came around the same time period as Percy Jackson. I was a little older when I read them, and I love them. I'm still looking for very specific editions of all of these books because I want to be able to collect them all in the same kind of format, whether it's paperback and with all the same different covers or hardcover with all the different covers. But that's going to be Pendragon by DJ Makayla. Very much a sci-fi fantasy kind of thing where he goes into different worlds through doors. I believe it's his grandpa or his uncle that teaches him how to do it, and it ranges from when he is 14 until 18 or 19, I think, in the last one. And so it's very much you grow up with him, like in Percy Jackson. Also think there's a lot more to it that I don't think I noticed as I read them as a kid. So I would love to give them a full reread and dedicate my time to them. Next up is one I have reread and would love to reread again, but I also want to read more of her books in this in her different worlds that she comes up with. But that is The Demon King by Cinda Williams Chima. Randomly picked it up one day because I was like, this looks really good, and then realized it was a 4-book series, and I just started collecting them, got all the dust jackets, went out of my way to find dust jackets for these books, and I would reread them all over again. I just think it's a great classic fantasy, and it's a really fast read. And despite them being usually sectioned within the YA, the young adult section, I truly believe anyone could love these books. And now finally, if you know anything about me, you know that this is my favorite series ever, and I want more and more people to read them. I so much. But that's going to be The Last Sun by Katie Edwards. It's an urban fantasy. It has such a unique and fun magic system, and you really find this found family within the 3 that are out right now. I can't tell you how this copy is so battered. It's my ARC that I got before it came out, and it is still one of my favorite books. I remember one time I was waiting for the second one to come out, and I read it, and then I read it again because I just wanted to keep investing in that world. So there are currently 3 books out. He is coming out with a 4th, hopefully in 2026 or 2027, and has plans to just expand upon the universe. There's also a novella out for it as well that I got, and that one really expands upon it. I need to go back and reread the 3rd one again because I've read the 1st and 2nd multiple times, but not the 3rd. And I think there's little things I didn't pick up on that were explained in the novella, and I want to go and see them. And I feel like that's the case for a lot of these books, is like there's things I never would have noticed as I was reading them through the first time. And so I want to reread them just to get that satisfaction of being like, oh, okay, yeah. That's, again, rereadability in books is it can be kind of rare these days. So it's good to find at least 5 books that make it on that topic. Let me know what you want to reread this year. Are there any books that you would reread over and over and over again if you had to? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the like button. They are both completely free. They are completely there for you to do that with. And there are plenty more that I would love to put on this list, but I'm sticking it to 5 for now. So I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all later. Bye, friends.